Oh, look here. People like arguing with me, man. People enjoy arguing with me. Pennsylvania versus MIMS is a real thing. It's a real thing. Now, the folks that are part of this audience and watch these videos, you know about Pennsylvania versus MIMS, okay? All right. That is a ruling. You guys can look this up, especially all the people that want to argue. Whenever a cop orders you to get out of a car, for whatever reason, you have to get out. That's a if they're giving you a lawful order to get out of the car, you have to get out of the car. What are y'all telling y'all kids? What are you telling your kids? Like the grown people that want to argue with me and debate. What are you telling your kids? Are you telling your kids to be super sassy when the cops pull them over? Tell the cop that you know the law. Okay, start to obstruct, ask for a supervisor. Is what you tell? Let me just explain something to all of you parents. If that's what you're doing, if you have your children leaving the house with a chip on their shoulder, thinking the world is against them, and they are being targeted for some reason, if you have your kids thinking that, you are doing them a gross disservice. Okay. If you're doing that, they're naked, essentially. They are unarmed. They are vulnerable. Okay. Because they don't know how to act and they don't know what to do. And they're dealing with your goofy indoctrination. I can't stand a goofy parent, man. So this is what I tell my kids. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it. But before I even go into that, tell your kids whatever you want to. All right. I do these videos. Yes, I like YouTube. Yes, I like doing the body cam videos. Absolutely. I love having an audience. Absolutely. But the reason that I do these is I don't want to see working class folk go to jail for no reason. That's the main purpose of doing this, is to tell folks, to show people what not to do. Because I promise you, I had no clue about half of the laws that I see on body cam every day. I did not know that until I started watching these videos. Like for the past year, going on 2 years, I've learned a lot and had to change my mind a great deal because I did not know what I was talking about. I didn't know. I had to learn. So these videos, yes, entertainment, fine, right? We have a good time over here, man. I love it, but it's about education and information and arming yourself with the proper information. This is what I tell my kids. If you get pulled over, license, registration, insurance, shouldn't be no guns in the car, shouldn't be no drugs in the car. It shouldn't smell like drugs in the car. You shouldn't have no warrants. So you get pulled over, license, insurance, registration. You go on about the rest of your life, the rest of your business, and it's not no problem. This is not a time for you to argue, to be sassy, to be debating. Now, if you think this particular cop may have overstepped their boundaries, we fight later. You don't fight there. We fight later. You don't fight there. Now, the likelihood that you're going to get pulled over and, oh my God, your rights are being violated, that is highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely. Could it happen? Absolutely. Is it likely? Absolutely not. Okay. Y'all are putting false fear into your children and you're conditioning them to respond in such a way because you failed to educate them. You failed to educate them. So this is what I tell my son, right? Look here. If a cop pulls you over, license, registration, insurance, you comply with whatever he's asking you to do. Okay. You don't really need to talk no more past license, registration, insurance. Take your ticket and go on about your life. Now, if you feel like you really got to get into your Fred Hampton mode, if you feel with your emotions as a young man, you should be able to control your emotions, sir. This is how I talk. But if it's oh so that deep that you need to start the revolution right there, let me ask what you're prepared to do. Are you prepared to take that man's gun? Are you prepared to physically engage with that man? Are you prepared to have your life taken or possibly take his? Are you ready to do that because of a traffic stop? Well, absolutely not, Dad. I'm not stupid. Okay, then. License, registration, insurance, shut up. Everybody goes home. Is that hard? Is that hard? Is that difficult? Is that confusing? Okay, because if you're a parent, if you're a father, if you're a mother, and you got teenagers, you got kids at driving age, and you're conditioning them to act like what we see on body cam, I'm telling you, you need to. If it were up to me, if it were up to me, we'd be able to put charges on people like that if it were up to me. Just because you've raised this kid to act like this, you've raised this kid, you haven't educated them properly, you've poorly prepared them for the world. Okay? If they're behind the wheel, it is very likely a young kid is going to get pulled over. Very likely they're driving erratic. Very likely they're speeding. It's going to happen. Stop putting false fear into them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be educated, that you shouldn't be aware, that you shouldn't be knowledgeable about racism and discrimination and all of these things that are actually real. But get the fuck out of here. How often does that happen to you on your drive from your house to your job, from your job to wherever? How often are you getting pulled over? Say, boy, what are you doing with that nice car? This is bullshit. This is bullshit thinking. It doesn't really happen on a regular basis. Okay. And when it does happen, there are remedies for it. When it does happen, there's a process for it, okay? You can hold those people accountable. The question is, are you doing everything you're supposed to do? Are you doing everything you're supposed to do? Or did the cop jam you up because he found some weed in the car that shouldn't be there? Did the cop jam you up because you had a gun in the car that shouldn't be there? Did the cop jam you up because you had a warrant that you shouldn't have had, that you didn't take care of? Stop leaning on oppression and racism and the civil rights era because you want to just drive reckless, not have license, not have insurance. I'm trying to tell you, if you have not properly educated your children, you have done them a disservice, and you as a parent are a coward. You're a coward because you're lying and not telling the truth. This is a public service announcement from the Heavy Gant channel. I'm just trying to help. You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just trying to help, man. I am a working class dude sitting on the couch, you know what I mean, drinking a beer, smoking a joint with you, watching the body cam videos, man, maybe smoking a black and mild. I don't know what I'm smoking, but I'm watching the body cam. This is it. This is it. I'm not affiliated with law enforcement. Somebody put in the comments, they was like, yo, Heavy. They was like, Heavy. They need you to be speaking for they need you. The government needs to give you a job so you can be educating kids. Hell no. Listen here, if the government ever gives Heavy Gant a job doing some shit, just know that I have been grossly compromised. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's important to me not just to put out videos every day for content and all that. Yes, that's what I want to do. But more importantly, the purpose is to tell you what not to do, what you shouldn't do. As a person that has had to get over being arrested, has had to get over being on probation, has had to get over having a DUI and all this old dumb shit, I am telling you what not to do. Okay? How it can work better for you. I'm looking out for you, dog. I'm like, yo, you got to go to work tomorrow. I'm thinking, when I got jammed up, I'm like, man, do I have enough money to bail out? And I didn't have to bail out, luckily. They just had somebody come get me. But I'm thinking, do I have enough money for the retainer? It cost $2,500 to retain my lawyer. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. So I'm thinking like that when I see people get pulled over, dog, what not to do. You can say whatever you want. Remember, you can talk, say whatever you want, say whatever you want. Just talk like you got some sense and be nice. All praise to the almighty algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, we are the way to 1 milli, baby. Let's get it.